there are over 200 stores. In Changzhou, we have about 150 to 160 stores. Improving retail skills. Exploring was commonly said. Everyone. Facing increasing competition. Last year, we proposed the concept of temporary editions. But there are two issues here. The first issue, why our products do not bring me higher performance, and instead drag down my turnover rate. The second, if I want to pursue products with higher turnover, how should I manage this? Today, we have come to Changzhou to see how Manager Wang from Yueyuan combats industry giants.
Let's go. Let's perform with Manager Wang. Today, welcome Manager Wang. This is our first meeting. About 3 years ago, right? I remember Youngwin had fewer than 10 stores back then. Right, how is the situation now?
Let's chat with everyone. Now, there are over 200 stores. Our main focus is still on Changzhou. Lilita, Changzhou, we have about 150 to 160 stores, and it's a local brand based in Changzhou. We can create differentiated products in Changzhou to create unique consumption scenarios compared to our peers.
Manager Wang, I know our Yueyuan is a bit different from other brands. Other brands usually rely on a single store format, but I've heard that Yueyuan has 3 formats now.
It has a characteristic of Southern Jiangsu. One format is called global shopping, the original electric format for Southern Jiangsu. Its consumption concept and level are still different. It is still relatively high nationally. In fact, our very first store was of this type. Our first store has integrated snacks, fruits, and shopping as one, which is also a characteristic of Southern Jiangsu. Compared to Nanjing saltwater duck, Shanghai's 3 yellow chicken, and what's this with dumplings? We source these products for sale in our stores, and these products attract more young consumers. These products can also be considered as trendy items. And our store has a lot of imported products, so we define this type of store as global shopping. The global shopping format. It requires particularly high operational standards. Millimeter, while pure snack stores can be quickly replicated, it can achieve rapid standardization. So we are focused on scaling up. That's why we joined the snack store competition. To scale up, supermarkets have evolved from snack stores. If you can integrate convenience store products and department store products into this store, then it forms a seam between convenience stores and small supermarkets. This might better meet the needs of family consumption. Its life cycle might also be longer. Its market space would be larger.
In terms of product selection, I originally dealt with snacks. For snacks, I actually have a lot of expertise. Many procurement teams are also very professional, but now I've suddenly crossed over to other categories. How can I ensure the level of expertise in my procurement?
Our company's largest department is the procurement department. We call it the merchandise department. Last year, we also learned about category management through Lemon. This has actually been very helpful for us. So for our product selection, we are now more focused on youth and trendy items. Firstly, our procurement involves having selected categories for each category. For example, our cake and low temperature dairy. There's also purchasing services, our purchasing categories. In each category, we have specialized buyers who explore the market. So, during our selection process for a lot of products, we decide whether to list a product or not. We hold 1 to 2 new product meetings every week, and about a dozen of us participate in these meetings. During the meeting, after they choose, they actually pass on to us. We then assess the product based on its aesthetics, influencer attributes, and also its price range. It needs to have quality. In depth whether to list this product. Sometimes when we are unsure about the product, we might trial it in a few stores first, for a week to test sales. If the product seems okay, then we promote it to all stores. I actually have a complete set of processes for new product development.
To final sales. To the official product launch process. Yes, how do I?
Assess their performance regarding assessments. We evaluate the sales of newly listed products. Sales data will also have assessments. The number of new products will also have as well, especially for our purchasing products. This high sensitivity product is inherently an influencer type. There must be product updates every week, so that customers find good products every time they visit my store. Each time, they can discover new products.
Fresh products. For my first visit, it's these. For my second visit, it's still these. On the third visit, they feel like there's nothing appealing. Right. Actually, we want to ensure that especially our younger clientele. We want to give them a sense of freshness every time they come, to create a feeling of browsing. Right. Indeed. Many clients actually have been thinking for years, what product should I add? Regarding adding short shelf life products, many people have thought about it, but actually implementing it is considered challenging. Do you think what I'm currently doing is reliable? These products like fruits and trade, what are the main difficulties in managing them compared to standard products?
These products have varying levels of freshness. For example, our fruits, their freshness might only be 3 to 7 days. Some need to be processed right after harvest. Thus, the management requirements for personnel are quite high. Right? The expertise needed for handling fruits must be like fresh milk and baking. The logic is basically similar for fruits. We are currently doing many short shelf life products. They generally have a shelf life of around 3 days. Store managers might not be very familiar with these products. They lack good control over sales, which can lead to waste and impact operations. Our operations might seem more significant compared to peers. Our operations are relatively intensive. Each area has a district manager. One district manager might oversee 5 to 8 stores. Thus our operational costs are also quite high, besides handling fruits and similar items. We also manage global purchases and other categories. This management serves to enhance the display logic and stock handling for their stores, and assists in their operations. For example, for purchasing services, fruit specialists are strong in fruits, but not as knowledgeable in purchasing. Thus in this area, they assist with the purchasing logic, as well as with the display, and promotions.
So this means, actually, I might have several in one store.